we have Covington taking on St. Paul's. Covington comes in 2-3. St. Paul's 4-1. This is a big hometown matchup. We know what these types of games bring. Ton of fans, a rivalry. St. Paul's defense is solid. Their front seven, they have some big guys up front returning, all district playmakers. And Covington has a running back by the name of David Harris who rushed for 1,200 yards a year ago. Again, continuing to run the football well. They're going to have to find a way to slow this team down. And I think St. Paul's is definitely up to the test. They've been a solid ball club all season.
I think that this is crosstown rival. I mean, they're backyard guys. I mean, this has been going on for a long, long time before a lot of these other schools weren't even formed on the North Shore. So this is a big, big rival, and that's why we wanted to talk about this game, because even though the district, I don't know who's going to contend in that district, it's still wide open because they seem to beat one another. But when it comes to bragging rights, St. Paul or Covington, that's been there for a long, long time. These teams will continue to play and have played for hundreds of years.
Amant takes on East Ascension. Coach, we mentioned, maybe not the best game on paper. 5-0 Amant taking on 1-4 East Ascension. East Ascension is very big and physical. They do have a lot of defensive guys that, again, returning all-district defensive back, Brennan Thompson, all-district defensive tackle, Kelvin Gray. And they're going to play this Amant team the best they can. But this is a team averaging Amant that averages 37 points a game. But the truth is, we're talking about this game because it is one of the biggest, if not the biggest, rivalry in Louisiana high school football. It is a fun matchup to talk about and to be a part of and to watch. I've gotten to see it before, and it's a great experience.
Well, just being a part of it and watching it every day, there's something that goes on between the two schools. A huge, huge build-up. They talk about this all week long, all year long, about the build-up to this football game. But one thing you must consider, look at the two schedules. You look at Santa Mora's schedule, and then you look at East Ascension's schedule. They played some of the best teams that are in the state. And you look at the number of wins that they have. I think that's going to really, really bode well for EA, because Santa Mora really has not had a very, very tough schedule. Coach Oliver does a great job, but they have not been tested where EA has been tested. So look for this game to be a fun game.
It's a very fair point. They played Zachary, they played Destrehan, and I know I'm missing one. But they played
West Monroe.
Thank you, West Monroe. That's the other one. They played some really solid ball clubs. I think that's a very fair point. And we know the type of physicality that East Ascension has. They're going to get an opportunity to put it on display against their rivals. So you can never quite count a team out when it's a rivalry game, can you, Coach?
Amen.
So in our last matchup, we have Lakeshore taking on Salmen. Lakeshore comes in 1-3. Salmen is 3-2. Lakeshore is going to be led by an experienced group of linebackers, and they're going to try to match up against these playmakers of Salmen. Salmen has, again, Marquise Keys, who's a 4-5 guy on the perimeter. We'll see how they match up. But again, this is a big district implication game.
No question. It's probably is the district championship here. Salmen have a lot of speed with their spread offense, but Coach Indes runs a version of the wing T offense with a lot of variations off of it. And they can confuse you. He won't have the speed on the field that Salmen will have. But I think Salmen would have a problem finding the football.